Mokonyane have found himself on the bad side of the Zuma family. They are saying, when stop being an opportunistic. If you want to build your career, don't use the Zuma name. Take us out of that. We are not supposed to be part and parcel of any of your shenanigans of raising or building your name. Don't use us. We shouldn't be part and parcel of such a nonsensical and a rubbish idea. It's not me. It's the Zuma family. Okay, you asked the question, where did all of this thing start? Well, it started when Nomvula Mokonyane was invited by Sunday World, and they interviewed her. An article that was released on the 14th of June 2025, ANC should have wiped Zuma off before 2024 general elections. That's what she said. Why susi inkulumo? Wakususa ukhuluma umuntu. Yezwa. Kuyihlale wakususa ukhuluma. Wena adlule lapha. Uthi ke look, Nomvula Mokonyane said, I still believe that there are things that we could have handled better, like the postponement of resolving the issue of Jacob Zuma. It was unfortunate, all because we thought we were Democrats, and we must put him under the due process. In other words, we can't discipline him, not unless he has gone through this disciplinary hearing. But in essence, they are saying he should have just gotten fired right there and there, right on the spot. Not this thing of taking him through all of these processes and all the stuff. In terms of his membership, talking about Jacob Zuma, Nomvula Mokonyane, she said, you are no longer a member of the ANC. We should have just wiped him off and said, you are no longer a member of the ANC, and gone to the structures of the ANC and anywhere else, and he's no longer a member of the ANC, like we did with COPE. With COPE, we were very clear. So with this one, Zuma, we prolonged it even post-election. So sitting back and reflecting, I think that's one of the costly mistakes we committed. We should have dealt with the influence of the man and expose him for who he is. Please note the words and the tone that Nomvula Mokonyane is using in dealing with Jacob Zuma. She then took it further and discussed the term that Zuma used when referring to the ANC, says the ANC of Ramaphosa. But before we get to the ANC of Ramaphosa, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contributing to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, quite interestingly, when it comes to that, Nomvula Mokonyane said, so the issue of Zuma throwing the ANC of Ramaphosa card around cost us a lot. And the inability of us to be responsive to issues that were under our control and were able to deal with was very heavy. So the uppercut was that the MK party that just pulled us down and knocked us, we were at least expected. So I think of me now, what the ANC must have learned to do is to understand the environment and be responsive, not to be too inward looking. What do you think that how it should have been handled? Because now they are giving us a different types of version of how that should have, MK Party or ANC should have handled the issue of Zuma. For me, I think post-elections it would have been very difficult for them to deal with it. They would have lost a lot of votes. They knew that post-elections they would have lost votes. They knew that. But in terms of the character, Uthi Nomvula Mokonyane, my own reading, I do not think Zuma was ready to go into the government. He was contesting to destabilize. That is why even when he was supposed to take over KwaZulu-Natal, he was protesting in the street. The man got a shock. He was not planning to go into government. He was planning to destabilize as always, and actions were other sides to destabilize and protest on it. Now, okay, because of the statement from Nomvula Mokonyane that I've just shared, Edward Zuma have responded. That is why Edward will say, stop being opportunistic using the Zuma name. It's like, nope. Former President Jacob Zuma's son, Edward Zuma, has taken an offense with what Nomvula Mokonyane says. Edward Zuma laughing Nomvula Mokonyane is the last person to be speaking like that about President Zuma, who stood with her when they were dealing with her in the ANC leadership in Gauteng. Today, she has the audacity to say we should have gotten rid of Zuma, says Edward. She is the ultimate opportunistic Olandela Ipoto El Tonsayo. And she wants to rebrand and clean her image for the ANC 2027 elective conference. She says they should have expelled Zuma without due process, which demonstrate what they are all about in dealing with people whenever they want, even institutions of government and the state. Utai. Yekelani ukusebenzisa igama lika Zuma kulento zenza umbhedo leza awukusho ngomina manenkinga. Edward Zuma. Right, you're gonna give me your thought and you're gonna give me your opinion, but let this one unfold. Tell me your thoughts. Otim, the statement and the language in fact shows the influence of the ANC in illegally jailing and imprisonment of Zuma in 2021 without trial. It is resonate that this was an influence from the ANC that they said to get rid of Zuma, just jail him without following due processes. Nomvula must not come and claim glory here. Want to be a saint and good governance person? She messed up as MEC and Premier in Gauteng. She messed up as Minister of Water and Sanitation. She was covered and defended. I know. But let's go back to the fact that Zuma was jailed in 2021. You know why I'm saying that is important as well? Because you might correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. You need to stay about 5 years before you can go back to parliament. So if it was 2021, the sentence expired when? 2022 or 2023? I think it's 2022. So you then start counting. Let's say 2022. So you start counting. I'm not going to count from 2022, the months thereon. I'm not going to count them. So I know you may say, okay, he would have been released by this specific month. Let's say 2022, he got released. So we start counting. We say 2023, 2024, 2025. Oh, so 2026, 2027. Jacob Zuma cannot go to parliament for up until 2027, if I'm not mistaken, but roughly up until 2028, just to give it a safe space. You understand? Safe distance. So up until 2028, you know what? Accidentally 2029 is general election. It will then mean 2029, he can now go back to parliament. But hey, I know you might ask the question, but how old will Zuma be at that time? Maybe the question is, have you seen Zuma today, the June 16th? Have you seen Zuma? Egia. Have you seen him? Hey, I saw Machela Koko even write the question, how old is this man? He was doing it like he's very young. So to think that by 2029 he's going to be too old, hey, the way the man is moving, it looks like he's not aging. Just for you to digest that. Political leader. Today she has the audacity to say Zuma should have been gotten rid of. Who on earth does she think she is? She must motivate for the position she wants in the ANC, but she must not use the name of Jacob Zuma. I am tired of people wanting to climb the political ladder using and bashing Jacob Zuma. That's rubbish and nonsense. I'm not going to stand for it. Hey! Ay, man ito bang Edward Zuma, not me. Edward Zuma. Abalano Edward Zuma. Hi, mina, I'm a messenger, passing on the message.